did you do the homework? Did you stand in your dark room? Was it awesome? Did you realize how simple a simple flip of the switch can be and what it can do and how it can change everything? It's pretty cool, right? So what if you had the ability to flip a switch in your personal life? Like what if I gave you the tool in a simple 4-step formula where you could flip a switch every single day as often as you needed to, do it in an instant, as effortlessly as it was to go in that room and flip that little switch with the little doop, right? Little doop. That isn't that what it sounds like? Doop. I think that's what it sounds like. You just doop, you flip the switch, and guess what? Everything's illuminated, the challenges, everything that's beautiful is more beautiful, so on and so forth. I'm about to give you the tool so that you could do that in real life. Isn't that cool? So here it comes. See, it's a 4-part formula, and it's easy to remember because it's FLIP. You can remember to flip FLIP, the gratitude switch, and each one of the letters is going to have a word or a couple words associated with it so that it'll be easy for you to remember. See, what the flip formula is it's this. It's real simple. The 4-part flip formula is the simple process that guides you through making tiny, regular, daily, conscious decisions to activate gratitude during the most frustrating times of the day in order to immediately increase happiness, contentment, and change the trajectory of your life forever. And can I make that promise to you? I promise you, if you will flip the gratitude switch, if you will follow FLIP as I lay it out here, you will see that you can flip the gratitude switch inside of a few seconds whenever something frustrating happens in your life. And in that moment, all of life's challenges will become illuminated, and that which is beautiful will become even more beautiful with a simple doop flip of your internal gratitude switch. But let me be clear. Okay? Flipping the gratitude switch is not something you do one time. It is something that you do every day. It's something that you do frequently. It's something that you do constantly. And the more you practice it, the easier it's going to be for you to do it on a regular and consistent basis. It's tiny, it's small, it needs to be done daily. It needs to be done consistently, and it needs to be done consciously. Okay? So, let's get into FLIP. The first is F. This is where we say we find the frustration. See, F, find. Find the frustration, okay? Now, what does that mean to find the frustration? As I take you through FLIP, I'll be real clear. And I'm going to tell you a story in my life and how I used FLIP. And it's going to seem super insignificant, inconsequential, but that's the beauty of it, because I don't care how big or how small the frustration, if you will use FLIP and if you will flip the gratitude switch in that moment that you feel the frustration, everything will change. Remember, why did the gratitude journal not work? Because I had to go into the past. And going into the future is awesome, but it doesn't keep you present. What keeps you present, and it wasn't even the reminders going off on my phone to say, hey, remember to feel gratitude. It was looking in my journal when Darren Hardy said something about pick a frustration, and it was taking that moment and that frustration and flipping the gratitude switch in an instant on that thing that changed my entire life, that changed the trajectory of my life, that has since made me massively more successful, allowed me to write a book, allowed me to speak all over the country on stages with New York Times best-selling authors and with people like, oh, I won't even name names, I don't want to be that guy, but it has been an unbelievable journey. I've got this amazing wife, these amazing kids, this life that I'm so unbelievably thankful for. And I could have missed it all if I hadn't learned to take a frustration and in a moment isolate it, find that frustration, and change something about it, which then changed the trajectory of my life. So what does it mean to find the frustration? Well, let me give you a story. So one day, I was in my car. Hey, by the way, could you do me a favor and suspend judgment for this story, okay? I know some of you little judgy judge faces out there are gonna go, you did what? But just don't, okay? And just listen to the purpose of the story. So I was in my car and I was driving to the airport, which is a place where one boards a plane in order to fly to another location, for those of you that were unaware. And I was in my car driving, and I went, I would like a drink. And here's where the judgy judge faces are going to come in. And so I wanted to get, can I say it? A Diet Coke. Yeah, a Diet Coke. I wanted one, and you know who has delicious Diet Coke? McDonald's. Okay, go ahead and judge some more. So I went to the McDonald's drive-thru just to get my $1 Diet Coke. All right, so I order, I go to the window, and I order, they take my buck, and the guy behind the window starts to hand me the Diet Coke. And by the way, I'm dressed for the talk that I'm going to give when I get off the plane, because I'm giving a talk later that day. So I'm in nice clothes. I'm in my car that has light interior, okay, not leather interior, light cloth interior. And he, as he's handing me the Diet Coke through the window, I'm looking at the cup and I'm going, that looks like it's gonna explode. I mean, the cup was like the lid wasn't even like resting on there properly. The bottom of the cup was like munched up and I'm like, is this thing leaking? I mean, the cup was not in good shape. It was not what one would call structurally sound. And as he's handing me the cup, I'm going, oh my gosh, is that thing gonna explode? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And of course, because I had that thought, as soon as he reaches out the window and hands me the Diet Coke, because my window's over here, so he hands me the Diet Coke, I go to grab it, and the combined pressure of his hand and my hand on this terribly deformed cup, where the top was not on it very well, we do this, and it goes, and guess where it goes? On my white cloth interior and on my clothes that I'm speaking in later that day when I get off the plane. Yay! And I went, oh, are you kidding me right now? I just want a stupid Diet Coke, and now I got Coke everywhere. And I was so frustrated. So what did I do? I went, wait a second. Hey, am I frustrated? Ooh, I know what that means. Because see, here's what I've learned. Whenever you get frustrated in life, and I'm going to tell you the end of that story, but whenever I get frustrated in life, I get to isolate it. I find the frustration. When I become frustrated, I take that moment and that frustration in that instant and I acknowledge it. I go, hey, frustration, high five. And then I know that the frustration's there and I know that I'm acknowledging the frustration. See, here's the key. It's not me just going, oh, I'm frustrated and everything sucks. It's me going, whoa, 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 whoa. Was that a frustration? Oh my gosh, it was. So since I'm frustrated and since I get to acknowledge the frustration, now that I know it exists, I get to do some work on it, right? See how that works? So as the cup explodes all over me, I go, ugh. And anytime I make a sound like the Incredible Hulk, I know that that means that I'm frustrated. And so I find the frustration. What was the frustration? Well, it was pretty obvious, right? The Coke was on my crotch. Yeah, I had crotch Coke. Kids, don't play that at home, okay? This is not nobody wants crotch Coke, but I had it, and I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm frustrated. Oh, hey, frustration, high five. What's up, man? Since you're here and I'm here and you're frustrating me, I get to find you and isolate you, and now I'm gonna do some work on you. So F of the 4-part formula is to find the frustration, acknowledge it when it shows up, give it a high five and say, yo man, it's time to go to work. Okay, so no homework for this section because I want to get through all of FLIP. Actually, I will have some homework for you for the L and the I, okay? But for now, no homework, so just go ahead and say thank you. Here, I'm listening. You're so welcome. So go to the next section so that I can teach you about L. Because now that we found the frustration, what do we do to start doing the work on it? You're going to find out in the next section.